Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Subpellucid, the show where we ask people about things they don't know. Uh, I am your co-host, Daniel Glickman, together with whose audio may or may not work, a man's man, a Leynisman, a man about town, Chad Peterman.
That's a lot of man, and it's Petersen. So it was so good until you actually tried to say it.
We'll get it right. We'll see how long that takes me.
So this is the moment of
Lady,
truth, right? This is the moment. Did the audio work? And hopefully somebody's going to comment that it is, and not be a butthead and say it's not, just to mess with us, because I have those kinds of friends.
So for those of you who don't know, we've had a big issue with the audio in our inaugural show, and everything went wrong, but that's life on the internet. And if you're with us today, please comment. Let us know that that everything is at least working. And if the show sucks, please tell us that as well. We want to hear your honest feedback. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are those who are watching. You're not watching. You are, in fact, participating. This is not a spectator sport. This guy, again, he's on my left. This guy, he is, well, you'll see. You'll get to see. Chad is still trying to figure this all out. But you are, in fact, our jury. So we are going to need your responses and your questions for our very special guest today. And we will call him a guest, even though we will not treat him as such. So, and if you haven't guessed yet, this show is not like any other show. Our goal, getting the show together, Chad and I, was to disrupt the usual talking head show. So this is
By
not
having
your regular,
two talking heads.
by having two talking heads in a bubble each. In fact, we're going to have three coming very soon once we introduce our wonderful guest. Chad, would you like to introduce our guest today?
You betcha. Here is our special guest. It's Mr. Rob. I'm just going to call him Rob. I'm pretty sure that's not him. Hold on. There we go. I can see the confusion. Definitely can see the confusion. Did you see it? Like, look. Boom. Boom. Like, seriously, the only difference is one guy has a shirt on and the other doesn't. So, but anyway, without further ado, let's bring in Rob. Just Rob.
Just Rob is good. What's up, gentlemen?
What's going on, my friend? Oh my goodness! You know what inspired that? And inspired that was the fact that I really could never remember how to spell it, and I don't know how to say it. There was nothing pretend about it.
You're not alone, man. You're not alone. Not alone.
Daniel seems to think that he has it nailed.
All right, let's hear it then. Let's hear it.
Balasabas.
There it is. Yeah, it's not that hard.
Okay, now I'm not gonna lie. When he said it the first time I heard him say it, my thought was, it sounded to me like Barabbas. So I went all
pretty
biblical.
Close. I got
relation?
biblical real quick. Not as far as I know. Not as far as I know. Got biblical pretty fast.
And now, if you haven't noticed, this show, there is no taboo. We go for anything that could be there. So making fun of Rob's name is not an issue for us. Going biblical, not an issue for us. And asking Rob some difficult questions and showing and asking him some things about his interesting and colorful history on. We are going to do that. The first segment of the show.
Let's jump into it. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. La da da da, la da 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 da.
this. Wow. And transitions and everything.
Welcome to the interrogation room.
Nice work. Nice work. Look at that.
There we go. Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
So most of you probably
Nice.
wondering why the song that introduced this segment, Getting to Know You, that was me singing, and that's because we just didn't have the budget for the copyright fees to get the better version of the song. So
And if you noticed, we don't have budgets for backgrounds either, not even the virtual ones. We're winging it. But speaking of budgets, if you would like to contribute to our show here, you can write a check to us, put in the mail, or just Venmo some money. We'll take it.
write a check and put it in the mail. Let's just tell everybody how old you are.
Yeah.
So let's tell
Golly.
everybody how old Rob is or isn't yet, because Rob, compared to the two of us, doesn't even reach 1/10 of our combined age
No way.
in the power of 6 divided by 3. But Rob, tell us a bit about the picture that Chad used to introduce us here, to introduce you. What's I got it, and I think there was somebody who didn't quite get it. So what's up with that picture?
With LL Cool J?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great picture. That's a picture of LL Cool J. Do you guys not? Yeah. Who doesn't know LL Cool J? I mean,
The bigger question is, how come there's pictures of him in your social media profiles?
Well, okay. So the store. Let's see it. Where did you guys find it? Let people know how you guys found that, because that's an inside joke, actually.
I'm incredibly nosy and had a lot of free time. And so what I did was I actually went online and I found it.
Start digging around. Hey, Don McCoy is here. Yeah. I think actually it's been a little while, but it's people say I look like him. I don't know why.
I don't even.
No resemblance.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it because of the face? Is it because of the body?
I would say just the shaved head.
Just the shaved head?
Give us the flex. Come on. Give us
No, come on. Look at that. Like, there's nothing. I'm in quarantine, guys. I'm like barely walking outside once a day, so there is no flex happening.
I'm gonna.
How about taking off your
cover my face. There we go.
There it is. What year is that, guys? What is that? Seattle.
Dude, I scrolled a lot.
Yeah, what year is this?
That's only because
awesome.
you post a lot.
That's awesome.
This is back in your high school years, so about 2 years ago.
Let's just say I saw stuff from as far back as 2007.
Wow, that's amazing. That's like investigative work. Yeah. So my wife thinks that's like a lookalike, which is just outside of the head, shaved head. That's really it.
I need to give my wife whatever you're giving euros.
Daniel, who do people say your doppelganger is?
Oh, I usually get Austin Powers or Shaggy from not Shaggy the singer.
Gotcha. So just tons of like former People's Magazine Sexiest Man Alive types.
That's right. That's right.
I get there's always that 70s vibe, That's why I've been trying, something to break through that a bit.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's awesome.
Hilarious. You guys found
Hey,
that.
so I
That's
tell you,
funny.
Rob, I noticed when I was going through and I was looking at just some things on your social media, though, that you've got a lot of family photos, lots of things with your family, and we see you live. You're online doing things all the day. You're very busy with TubeBuddy. How do you balance it?
How do I balance it? I mean, we're home a lot, right? So just right now we are. And so there's a lot of time to do a lot of collaborations. You can get more work done from here, I feel like. So, and then there's always time, like You guys don't see, like, evenings I try to shut it down, 6 o'clock, weekends I try to shut down work. So, there's times for everything. And so I think that's like the hard part right now. A lot of people are working from home, so it's easy to lose track of your work hours, and it's easy to work a lot longer and more hours than you normally do, just because it's like you live at work. So yeah, but yeah, I think just like putting boundaries on your time is really important,
Yeah. What are some of your favorite things that you've been doing with the kids with COVID and everything going on?
Just getting outside, playing basketball, getting some hikes in. We went to the beach the other day. So, just trying to find places that aren't too crowded and hanging out. Yeah, that's really what we're doing. We're thinking of doing some more like traveling around Canada, maybe later in the year, maybe next year, because there's no, I don't think there's any international travel for a while, which is what we love to do. But yeah, so explore a bit of Canada a little bit.
Awesome.
Well, that got boring quickly.
I know, man. Like, come on. Like, there's not much excitement happening with, COVID, but yeah. So that's really it, guys. It's work, boundaries, and then when it's done work, then hang out with family.
So, Rob, tell us a bit. You work for Lou Body. Two Buddies. Two Buddies. I think the internet cut off there for a second. What do you do when tell us a bit about your daily routine, your morning routine? What do you do when you get up in the morning? Do you get up, turn on the camera? What happens?
You'd think so. No. So I get up. I usually will spend some time doing daily devotions, read the Bible in the morning. That's usually how I start, guys. So that's just honestly how I start. And then I try to get out, go walk. Right now, at home, so I have to go and I'll walk for coffee down the street, go to the coffee shop, come back, check in with the fam, and then get to work. Lock myself up in the home office here, probably around like late morning, and then and stuff, and then go back to work. It's like really kind of the day. The day starts early. Different partners, and obviously our users are all over the place, so sometimes there's like 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m. calls. And then in those cases, then you just shut it down a little earlier. Try to balance things out.
We are not morning people over here. Like, we're very late night type people. In fact, we've got an air conditioning thing that has to be fixed on Monday. And my wife just posted on Facebook that they called and said, hey, we can be there first thing Monday morning. And my wife said, we don't do first thing in the morning. In fact, we don't do second thing in the morning. Can you come at third thing?
Last thing at night.
Yeah. Chad is notorious for picking up a call or chatting with you at like 3 a.m. or something, and it's the middle of his birthday.
Really?
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Unlike
usually,
me,
if somebody
where
does
you
like a 5 a.m. check in, who's awake? It's because I'm still awake.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Daniel, because like your team is also in Russia, right? St. Petersburg. So I imagine you guys have some weird hours too.
Yeah, I got up really early because they're in sort of European time or East European time. So so I get up at 6 a.m. Usually. I'm a morning person. I get up with the sun, so whenever that is, and then I'm usually available about midnight. That's kind of my hours. Yeah, 6 till 12.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I go. I do, and I'm in and out of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. But I know you're up there in Canada, which gives you very much longer days. And I was wondering, I remember I visited Vancouver, and I was amazed at the evening just kicks in at like 10:30 at night, which was awesome. I was thinking that would give me a much more productive, longer day. But I wonder, how do you pronounce Vancouver? I'm from Boston, so we say Vancouver. How do you pronounce Vancouver in Canadian?
Vancouver. Well, we say Vancouver. That's how I say it. Vancouver. Yeah. What do you guys say? How do you guys say it? Vancouver. Obviously, that's a Boston accent.
Vancouver. Probably got a little bit more southern feel to it when I say it.
Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver.
Yeah. If my wife said it, it'd have even more southern. She's a little Vancouver kind of thing.
But we're,
The more swang. Yeah, nice.
in the Boston accent, you take the R's, put an H instead of an R, and put an R instead of an H. So it's really weird. The R can show up randomly. Like Sheila would be Sheeler. Sheeler. I can't do it. I'm not native to Boston, but yeah, you put an R at the end of Sheila. But Vancouver, you would change to Vancouver.
Vancouver. Yeah. Interesting.
That's
Interesting.
just unfortunate. Is what it is. It's unfortunate.
Yes, it is. It's.
Hey, I got a question for you, Rob. I mean, you're constantly doing lives. You're constantly doing all these different creative things. And where do your best ideas come from?
Best ideas. I would say, honestly, when I go for walks, it's just nice because I think right now there's so much information coming at me and coming at all of us, online. There's lots of content being created. Sometimes you need to just step away and just like, okay, what am I doing? Like, what should I be talking about? Doesn't matter like what I'm talking about here. Do I just interview? Like, you don't want to just create content for the sake of creating content and just adding more noise. Like what do people really want to know? And then where does that overlap with what I do know and what people want to learn from me? So I think it's important to listen to your audience and then step away and then just like kind of think about it a little bit. And then, so yeah, I would say so, but the ideas I would say comes from the audience already. So the people that are using TubeBuddy, the people that are, in the Facebook group and, different channels that I have, and just listening to the questions. And then it's like, oh, that makes sense. Like I've heard that question 4 times now. So let's create some type of content for that. So that's usually where the ideas come from.
Do you listen to a lot of music to help inspire you?
No. For me, I just listen. I'm easy. Like I just listen to jazz when I work. Mm-hmm. So like literally elevator music or like coffee. Like my Spotify will be like coffee lounge, chill hop kind of music. Yeah.
In Spotify, we were able to hack into your Spotify account and find one of your most played songs.
All right, what is it?
I heard the word "ooh" a lot.
Ew. Yeah. Oh, it's playing back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, ew. Let's see. Oh, you can hear it. Oh, it's so funny, you guys. I can't believe you dug this up.
Yeah.
So funny.
that just doesn't feel like to me. That doesn't have kind of a
so
classical coffee
funny.
shop chill
That
kind
is,
of vibe.
That's my go-to. No, I'm just kidding. I've got a 10-year-old kid, right? So that's the going joke. Earlier this year, like that whole Jimmy Fallon thing, that's the going joke amongst grade 5s, and I don't know how that ended up there, but yeah. That's
not
funny.
Just ended up
that's
there,
funny.
but on your most listened to.
It is. Yeah, exactly. Wow.
And we spared you from all of the other songs that we saw there.
That's right.
We will spare the public humiliation, and I think that's a time to move on to our next segment.
Here we go.
All right. So this little section here is just this is more of a marketing kind of, with some, we have marketers and this is kind of our target audience, so we have to do some marketing stuff. So that's what we're doing now.
Future discussion.
I cannot see, Chad. I cannot see the.
Yeah, I will work on that. But you guys are all on the screen. We're all here, and I'll let Daniel kind of lead us off with this first question here.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's. I forgot how to pronounce your last name again. I'll just call you Rob. Rob. And you know what? You inspire me. I'm just gonna do this.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a big mic in front of my face.
Just
Yeah.
cover your face.
Yeah. Okay, well, no,
There.
I'm not.
Everybody should see everything now, right? We're good.
Yeah, you see it. I see it.
So Rob, you live stream a lot, and I guess a question we would like to know, or something we would like to know, is how do you create that kind of FOMO where people will feel like they miss out if they don't come and watch your live. Like right now, we've got 1,000 viewers, and we would love to have at least 10,000 viewers. So how do you go about getting people to like want to watch your show?
Want to watch your show? Yeah. So I would. I honestly, the content. It just like really. I think it comes down to thinking of what people want to know, and then promoting it. So putting it, scheduling it ahead of time, like you guys did. Making something really compelling. The thumbnail, all that stuff. So the copy is very important, which is not my strong suit, to be honest, but yeah, I would. That's really it. Like, just you can't really trick people into watching your content. I think if your copy is good, the image and you're promoting it ahead of time is good, then they'll show up hopefully and give you check you out once or twice. And then once they're there, then hopefully you do have good content. You're not salesy. You're just delivering value. Then they'll want to come back. So I think that's kind of the trick to it. If that's the word. But yeah, just have good quality content and then build your audience. One sort of viewer or subscriber at a time.
I totally get the copywriting thing. I almost feel guilty at times because not everyone can handle and come across as the wordsmiths that Daniel and I do.
Yeah, you guys are
it's a gift.
Pros. It's a gift. Yeah, it's true.
Yes. Yeah. So listen, hey, I've got a 5-year-old niece who she loves watching YouTube, and she loves she goes online with her mom, does some live streams to sell things or whatever, but she always talks about wanting to have a YouTube channel because she wants to be YouTube famous. So when somebody says they want to be YouTube famous, especially someone who's 5 years old, what advice do you give?
Oh man, YouTube famous. Yeah, I've only encountered that a couple times. Users want to grow their channels and stuff. People have said, I want to be YouTube famous a couple times. I mean, it just, it's kind of it's not, I just tell them it's not a real thing. Like, it's hard work. And just like anything you want to grow that's worth growing, it takes time, energy, sacrifice. Like, you got to put hours into it to be a student of whatever it is you want to be good at. So YouTube's the same thing. It's definitely a lot of benefits if you do get to certain, levels of success. There's, monetarily, financially, all those things. But yeah, it's hard work. So if you're in it and you think it's going to happen quick, then, don't do it. If you're in it for money, definitely don't do it. So yeah, that's, there's a lot of people. I mean, things grow so fast, right? TikTok, if you do it right, like, you can grow an audience on TikTok very quickly. So if you just want to grow an audience for the sake of having people watching you and stuff to be famous, then, look at other platforms. But YouTube is definitely a long haul, if that's where you want to go.
All right. Daniel, you want to ask one more question here? So I'm kind of keep moving here a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting this is getting boring?
No. I'm watching the time, and I don't want to run too long. Rob's time is valuable. Yours isn't, but Rob's is.
Yours is, of course, it is.
It's 7 p.m. here on a Friday night. What else could I possibly be doing? 7:30. So Rob, you mentioned YouTube famous for an individual, right? For a child or an individual. What about businesses? Like, can businesses actually benefit from being on YouTube or YouTube famous? Is it possible? Like, what's with that?
Yeah. Businesses, yeah, absolutely. There's so many people there that are willing to, they have questions and your business can answer that, and help them in some way and make that pain point go away, So yeah, with your products or service for sure. So I think the one thing that I see with businesses that are trying to get on YouTube is they look at it as a place to put commercials. And I think it needs to, you gotta flip it around and, come at it from an education sort of standpoint, where you're just, helping people with questions that your product or service can then answer, or make it easier to answer that pain point or make that pain point go away, right? So that's the way that we've approached YouTube, with our channel. It's not a commercial about TubeBuddy. It's this is how you do certain things on YouTube. And by the way, TubeBuddy just makes it easier for you to do what YouTube wants you to do anyway. So that's, if you're interested, then you can go to our website and all that stuff. But really, our channel is just answering questions and educating other YouTube creators out there.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna move into a little segment that's definitely a little bit different.
Nice.
All right. Welcome to Can You Explain This?
I love it. That is from the Thinkific retreat. So before TubeBuddy, I was with Thinkific, online course software for 5 years. And these are two awesome dudes here, Nathan and Akio. The guy on the right, on your right, is he's one of our product managers there. Akio on the left, he's since moved on from Thinkific, but he is a very bright developer, actually, back-end developer. And yeah, this is a retreat. There's a photo booth. That's what it is. There you go.
Okay. So honestly, I started looking online trying to find your album because I figured it was an album cover.
It's a boy band. Yeah. That's so funny.
That was my first guess. Okay. We got a couple others we want to ask you about.
All right, let's go. Oh, what is that? Where's that from? I think that's. I think we were testing out filters on Facebook, and there was a filter for mustaches, and that's what that is.
Have you ever watched Face Off?
Face Off?
Face Off.
Like an older movie, right?
Nicolas Cage movie?
Yeah.
No. Oh my God, no! It's a reality TV show on, I believe, Netflix. It's about TV about face. What do you call it, man? Where you design, like you do art and face paint, stuff like that, whatever. And one of the judges is very much the style. So you're very stylish, I would say. In this, it suits you well.
I should grow a mustache.
Interesting.
And a beard.
What's going on here?
That is what is going on there. Let me try to remember what that was. I'm pretty sure that was
memory lane, huh?
Oh, this is cool, man. Yeah, I think this is at a Target in Seattle before Halloween, and my wife was taking pictures of like different costumes.
So you
I love
guys
donuts,
don't actually
man.
like buy costumes? You just go to the store, try them all.
That's right.
Take
We just take the pictures and then we're done. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I love donuts. Yeah.
This one
Hey,
made me
Annette,
hungry.
by the
I
way.
like Tim Sohn. He loves donuts, so I'm sure he'll dig this. Here's
right.
another one. I had. This one definitely had my curiosity piqued.
That's from our wedding. Oh man, that is way down the line. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's from our wedding, cutting the cake, and there's my beautiful wife, threatening.
What was the threat?
I don't know, actually. I don't remember. So funny. So funny. Oh man, I love that you guys went all the way down that far.
It was lots of fun. All right, one more.
All right, let's do it. Oh, there you go. Hanging out on the street. Okay, so this is a thing that happens in Vancouver. It's called No Car Days. It's like in this like sort of hipster part of town. It's Commercial Drive. If you're in Vancouver, you'll know what it is. But yeah, this is several years ago, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no car days. And so there's no cars. You can't drive up for like blocks. There's no cars allowed to park and stuff like that. And they're just people like hanging out, all these like green, sustainable energy, like people with their booths. And there's coaches out there. So take a picture. Man, I miss those days, man. I miss those shoes. Like those shoes. Those are Crocs.
Well,
those are.
I hope you enjoyed the little trip down memory lane.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Thanks, guys. That's fun.
That's fun. Well, that was the end of that segment. And and Chad, do we have a short intermission at this point?
Yeah, let's take a short break.
Let's take a short break.
I have no idea why we put this in here.
Because we wanted to do something different, and nobody ever put intermission inside a live show. They keep wanting to go nonstop, so we put an intermission in, and
seems like a good enough reason.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a great idea, guys.
Oh,
okay.
Time's up. Yeah. Here we go.
Time.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Next section. So, Chad, did you get your adult diapers replaced?
I did. Thank you.
Oh, good. Okay. So here we go with our next segment, 30-second marketing genius, in which, Rob, we give you a challenge to come up with a marketing plan in 30 seconds. So we will give you the scenario, and you need to figure out what to do. Are you ready?
All right, let's go.
Okay. Members of the jury, those of you who are with us here and have not fallen asleep, wake up. Rob said one viewer at a time. So all 1,000 of you, please chip in here. When based on Rob's response, but based on his plan, throw in an emoji. And if it's thumbs up, thumbs down, anything goes, right? Whatever the most popular emoji will determine Rob's fate. So listen closely, see what you think, and comment. You can go as he's going. You can post. You can also post at the end of the 30 seconds.
All right.
Okay, so Rob, we are going to ask you the following.
Okay.
Come up with an idea or how to market a new in-person conference for 2021 targeting people who suffer from anthropophobia.
I don't even.
That means people who are afraid of other people. Okay. Are
you ready?
All right, let's go. Let's do that.
Okay.
In-person conference.
Here goes the timer.
Okay. All right. So you guys can look up. There's these things called bubbles. Like you wear it. It's like a bubble. You play soccer with them. It's really fun. You should look it up. And I think that could be the sponsor for the event. So you never have to touch anyone. You're in your own bubble, and that's it. You know, everything happens in your own bubble, and that's how the conference goes. You don't touch anyone, but you still get to interact with them and listen to the speakers. Is that 30 seconds already?
Wow.
Oh no, there's 3 seconds left.
Nope. There you go. 30 seconds is up. Wow, that was impressive to pull that out of nowhere. I knew that we were going to give you this specific scenario for a week, and that never crossed my mind at all. Wow. All right. Well, let's see what the votes came in, and let's see which emoji they awarded you. Wow, the coveted water polo emoji. You know what that means?
No idea.
I don't know either. That's what.
I know. I thought there was a ranking system already. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
It means you scored, right? Goal.
Nice.
Too funny. That was well done. Well played.
It's an honor.
Well played.
Thanks, gents.
All right. Well, let's. Hopefully, we've got some questions here because we're gonna.
That's awesome.
All right. Daniel, what do you got?
we've got a couple of questions here from our 1,000 juries of the member. We've got a question about Canadian Tire money. Can one use those virtually?
I have no clue, actually. There's a Canadian Tire near my house, but yeah, I have no clue. I never take them.
Have you ever bought tires at Canadian Tire?
Have I ever bought tires? Yeah, of course. It's a go-to. That's the go-to place for tires around here.
Let's see.
What is
else?
Canadian Tire money?
So when you buy anything, they'll give you like a percentage back in like Canadian Tire money. It's like Monopoly money. And then you can use it in at Canadian Tire. So it's like some people don't even take it; they just like leave it. Yeah, but
Canadian Tire is where I bought my first plunger. Believe it or not.
wow, really?
That was a while back. Okay.
Fun facts. Yeah.
Fun fact. Yeah. Completely random fact. Tim Hortons versus Dunkin' Donuts.
Tim Hortons, of course. Dunkin' Donuts, if I could, but there's no Dunkin' Donuts here.
Of course not. Tim Hortons has got some kind of lockdown on the market, which
right.
is a mystery, a big mystery. What is the Canadian fascination with Tim Hortons?
I don't know. Good marketing, I think.
I love that none of these questions are even marketing or TubeBuddy related or YouTube. Or
That's fine. It's all good.
Let me quickly try to make up some more questions. From,
let's throw one more at him here.
1,000 listeners, viewers, members of the jury. Have you ever been to Vermont?
No, never.
No, that's it.
Would love to. There we go. Hey, at least the audio worked today, guys.
Question.
At least the audio worked this time.
Well,
I'm glad you guys figured it out.
We actually have one. We have one more thing for you, because obviously we don't want to just bring you here and not give you a chance to share, and promote, your business or yourself or whatever you want to do. So, this is a little segment that we call the 60-second elevator pitch. Okay, so let's bring up there's our elevator. All right. So we are going to put you in the elevator, not literally, but figuratively. We'll imagine that you're there. The doors are going to close, and you can see there are 60 floors. It takes a second to go to each floor. That's how fast this elevator moves.
60 seconds.
But once it starts, it's 60 seconds for you to. It's yours. So we'll close the elevator and we'll bring the elevator back. Apparently, it decided it was done for the day, and we'll get you rolling. All right.
All right.
You can.
Is it started?
Yep.
Oh. Well, guys, I just thank you for inviting me. This is fun. Good to be a guinea pig for the show and figure this out. But yeah, thanks. If you guys want to connect with us, you can just look me up anywhere, I guess, and find TubeBuddy or my name. Just copy and paste it because I have a long last name. But that's it, guys. I won't take up all 60 floors. Probably 20 floors there.
You're at about 30-something floors there.
Yeah, what else can we pitch? I don't know. What else, guys? Go check out this show.
How do they find you?
Anywhere. At TubeBuddy or, again, my name. Just search it on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn. Connect with me. We'll hang out and send me any questions you have. Who's next? Who's next up on the show? That's what I want to know.
Oh, that's a
great question. It's just a matter of who decides that they're willing to do it. There may be no one. So
who can we
So if I say,
here?
"Hey Alexa, find Rob Balasabas," or something similar, will she bring you up for me?
I don't know. Actually, I never tried. Never tried Alexa.
Well, we have to try that later on. That'll be a fun little
Yeah.
You can with the Alexa app, you can program Alexa to answer any custom question with whatever you want. So that's a great thing you can play on your kids and in the family. They get crazy for this. So you program the question and then just ask it randomly, like Alexa, tell me all about Rob Balasabas, and you program the answer in. So then she kind of says things like, "Oh, he's the greatest, coolest husband ever."
Oh, interesting.
Like that.
Interesting.
Or you could do other or ask her about your wife.
Interesting.
Like,
Interesting.
how lucky am I?
There you go, Rob. You
Interesting.
thought you were going to get absolutely no value out of being here. But
I know.
you
I
were
know. There you go. Gonna pick up an Alexa now. It's awesome.
wrong. Well, hey, man, we appreciate you being here with us.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks for having me. This has been fun. It was good to just excuse to hang out with the two of you. So, but yeah, this is awesome. I like this. This is like not the usual typical marketing show. So it's good. I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. This was our rough run. We appreciate you putting up with us, but we'll let you go and get back to the family.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk soon. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks,
too.
everybody, for joining in, and see you here next time if we dare show up again in front of our thousands and thousands of viewers.
Yeah, I know. I'm expecting all kinds of emails. I don't know what they'll say.
Please email Chad with any kind of technical feedback, etc. Any kind of complaints. Chad is willing. His email is right there available to you.
We'll get better. All right, guys. Well, we will let you know if anyone else agrees to be on the show and if there'll be another episode. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I think.
Oh my goodness.
My goodness, that was crazy. We had there was one person on the show like here and there, and I had to pretend like we had so many. It was kind of embarrassing, but I think nobody got it. I think they actually believed it.
Sure.
Like all those fake comments. That was.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was a good trick.
I mean, that's
a trick.
I'm sure. They don't know.
What do you think about?
They can't.
What do you think about Rob?
Oh, Rob's great. What a awesome guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's cool. Yeah.
So, hey, for our first run, I thought it went okay. It's a long show. I don't expect that anybody's going to watch all of it at once. Who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But, I just realized our mics are still on.
What do you mean? No, they can't be on. It says you're supposed to turn it off.
So, yeah. Oops. Oh. Hi.
What do you mean? We're
Okay.
still here?
Yeah, guess we should head out. All right. We'll see you next time, guys.
See you all next time.